Sleeping with a man early does not have to be the end of the connection. Even if he's pulled away and become non-committal. Because when a man pulls away after intimacy, it's not always because he doesn't like you. It's often because something shifted in how he perceives you. In this video, I'm going to show you what sleeping with a man before commitment does to his mind, why he pulls back, and exactly what you need to do to reposition yourself as the woman he considers for commitment. This is something I've helped thousands of women navigate. Women who were kind, loyal, and emotionally intelligent, but misread a man's level of investment, or simply followed their own desires, and then found themselves attached to a man who became distant. So today, I'm going to show you exactly how to turn that dynamic around. Have you ever had a man pursue you so passionately, so intensely, that you were convinced he was after something serious? So, what the heck? You slept with him, and then he pulled away. Men can pursue access to your body with the same intensity that women associate with emotional connection. And if you don't understand the difference, you will misread the entire situation. The Bible gives us a powerful example in 2 Samuel 13. Amnon becomes obsessed with Tamar, so much so that he made himself ill over her. But once he had access to her, that obsession turned into indifference. Let's face it, even disgust. Now, your situation may not be that extreme, but the principle still applies. This is what we call post-intimacy clarity. The moment after sex when a man's desire settles and he sees you and the connection more clearly, without the intensity of lust. When a man releases the tension of pursuit before he has invested enough, before emotional attachment has formed, he returns to baseline. He feels calm, regulated, and satisfied, not closer to you, just complete. Here's the key. Men do not bond through physical intimacy the way women do. A woman releases oxytocin, so she bonds. A man bonds through investment, effort, time, through vasopressin, the attachment hormone for men. And the beautiful thing is, this doesn't take forever. Within a relatively short window, a man already knows if you're someone he wants to invest in or someone he just experienced. If he gets access before that vasopressin bond forms, he will enjoy you, but not attached to you. Imagine walking into a beautiful luxury boutique. Everything is curated, elegant, and exclusive. You take your time, admire the items, and feel drawn in. Anticipation and desire build. I've got to get that bag. I've got to have it. Now imagine, before you even decide if you truly want it, they hand you the bag for free. No effort, investment, or decision required on your part. What happens? The emotional value drops. Not because the item changed, not because the bag changed, but because the experience of earning it disappeared. It doesn't feel as special as it did. That would feel like a real investment and set it apart from the local high street. And that's what happens for many men. The moment the pursuit ends too early, the emotional weight changes, you see. When a man pulls back after intimacy, it's rarely because he got what he wanted, because he is now evaluating you with the fog of desire. And if you respond with anxiety or pressure or pursuit, you make the decision easier for him. He knows he's got you physically and emotionally, so there's simply no need to invest in a courtship or a relationship. So when he pulls back, don't chase clarity. Hold your position. That means you don't double text. You don't ask, what changed? You don't try to pull him back. You match his pace. If he slows down, you slow right down. But if you have watched my teachings, you know I preach heavily about having a full life. So this no longer becomes a tactic to pull back, but instead just a natural thing to do as your life is so fulfilling. So practically, you want to keep your routine the same. You still go to the gym, you still see your people, you still move towards your goals. Your life doesn't pause because his attention did. And when he comes back, don't punish him, but also don't reward his inconsistency. Just stay warm, calm, and slightly less available than before. When you stay grounded, warm, and self-contained, you give him the space to choose you. Have you ever wondered why some women sleep with a man and he becomes obsessed, and others do the exact same thing and he slowly disappears? I had a friend, Emily, who had just come out of a difficult divorce. 2 children, no money, rebuilding her life. She met a man, James, through her children's school. She wasn't looking for a relationship. She simply wanted a connection. On the second date, she slept with him. And then she went back to her life. She didn't apply any pressure, prematurely attach, or shift in energy because she didn't sleep with him to secure him. She did it because she chose to. And that difference changed everything. He pursued her harder, invested more, and stepped up because nothing about her energy said, I need you to choose me. Everything about her said, I've already chosen myself. He ended up moving her into a new home, supporting her and her family, and marrying her. So here's the lesson. Men are drawn to women who remain the same after sex. Women who don't start chasing, over-investing, or emotionally collapsing. They choose women with continued self-leadership. This is not easy. Neither is it meant to be, but it is rare, and that's magnetic. Let's look closer at what Emily did right. She didn't panic whether he would come back or not, or whether it was too soon or not. She didn't try to get clear on what this is, how he felt about her, or where this was going. She didn't start performing for commitment, changing her profile pictures, posting thirst traps, or stories of herself on a night out showing him that she had options. She stayed grounded. When he messaged, she was warm, receptive, and most importantly, present. But she also maintained standards. She didn't increase access by letting him come by when he was passing by in her area, late at night, or going over to his for a Netflix and chill. She didn't become more available by canceling her plans and reprioritizing responsibilities to make time for him that she would not have done prior to sleeping with him. She didn't give him relationship benefits without commitment. She didn't automatically give him sexual access. Some nights were just dates that ended outside her door, and the occasional night when she would let him in because she wanted to. She taught him not to expect sex just because he had had it once or at all. He simply couldn't take sexual access for granted, and certainly not without effort or investment in getting to know her. And most importantly, she wasn't afraid to walk away. When the time came, she made it clear, I'm ready for something committed. If you're not, that's perfectly okay. We can see each other as friends or go our separate ways. No drama, no begging, just clarity. And we know how it ended. He chose her. So here's the lesson. Men do not commit because you love them more. They commit when they understand they can lose you. Not through threats, but through standards. When you remain soft, grounded, self-led, while holding your boundaries. You shift the dynamic completely. So here's the truth. Sleeping with him didn't ruin your chances, but how you show up after intimacy will determine everything. A man commits when he feels safe, when he respects you, and when he knows he cannot take you for granted. And this is where most women get it wrong, because attraction is one thing, but understanding how a man actually forms attachment over time is something completely different. And there's one surprising trigger that can make him invest in you faster than you think. Click the video here. That will save you months, if not years. In the meantime, my darling, take care of you. Love you lots.